Have you ever wondered what would happen if a hyena and a wolf crossed paths under the twilight sky? Two cunning and resourceful hunters, face to face, testing their limits in the ultimate wild showdown. In this episode of Wild Clash Chronicles, we're diving headfirst into the heart of the wilderness to witness the epic battle of wolf versus hyena. Who will reign supreme in this electrifying clash of resilience, intelligence, and raw power? Well, sit tight because trust me, you don't want to miss this. To begin, let's introduce the competitors. First, we have the hyena, specifically the spotted hyena. Known as Africa's notorious scavenger, the hyena is much more than a mere opportunist. It's a skilled hunter, capable of taking down prey on its own, despite its reputation for relying on stolen meals. Hyenas carry themselves with a posture that might seem comical, but don't let the awkward appearance fool you. At up to 200 pounds of sheer muscle and with bone-crushing jaws, hyenas are built for survival. One of the hyena's most remarkable features is its jaw strength. These predators have a bite force measured at about 1,100 psi, pounds per square inch, making their bite one of the most powerful among mammals. That's strong enough to crunch through thick bones, ingest marrow, and retain critical nutrients that other predators typically avoid. Additionally, hyenas have extensive endurance, with a heart twice the size of that seen in comparably sized mammals. This allows them to cover long distances while pursuing prey. They don't just possess physical prowess, though. Hyenas are highly intelligent and boast complex social structures, living in clans led by dominant females. Their communication skills are top-notch. Think of their iconic giggle. It's not just a laugh for laugh's sake, but a way to signal everything from threats to feeding status. Now, let's pivot to the wolf. Specifically, the formidable gray wolf, one of nature's most efficient and adaptable pack hunters. Wolves can weigh up to 175 pounds, with a body made for relentless endurance and keen strategy. Known as the apex predator of the northern wildernesses, gray wolves maximize their potential by working as a unit. But even individually, a lone wolf can hold its ground, utilizing speed, agility, and razor-sharp teeth as natural weaponry. Wolves are built for long chases, sometimes tracking their prey for miles before striking at the perfect moment. While their jaw strength averages around 400 psi, a far cry from the hyenas, it's still forceful enough to sever tendons and deal critical blows during a fight. What sets wolves apart, however, is their unparalleled teamwork. Pack hunting synchronizes their efforts, rendering them virtually unstoppable when hunting larger prey, like bison or elk. They're intelligent, strategic, and notoriously hard to outwit. So what would happen in a hypothetical battle between a hyena and a wolf? Let's break down the fight step by step. The terrain could play an essential role in deciding the victor here. On one hand, the hyena thrives in the open savannas and dry grasslands. They rely on their endurance and sharp awareness of the surroundings to outlast and outplay their enemies, often chasing prey over long distances. On the other hand, wolves are the kings of forests and snowy terrains, using the cover of trees and strategic pack dynamics to corner their victims. But for the sake of this battle, let's place these two combatants on neutral ground, maybe a rocky valley, where both would need to adapt. The battle begins. The hyena, sensing a new threat, emits its eerie laugh, indicating its readiness to defend its dominance. The wolf, unimpressed, mirrors the tension with a low growl and bared teeth. At first glance, the hyena's robust frame seems more intimidating, but the wolf is fast. It circles, analyzing weaknesses, while the hyena stands its ground, waiting for the wolf to make its first move. The clash erupts in a flash. The wolf darts in swiftly, aiming for the neck, but the hyena's dexterity is underestimated. It counters by twisting to bite at the wolf's hind legs. A leg injury might reduce the wolf's agility, but the wolf's thick fur provides some protection against a decisive blow. The fury builds. Both animals trade snarls and swipes. The hyena's jaw strength becomes critical here. Its sheer power allows it to inflict significant damage by clamping down on its opponent with shocking precision. But don't count the wolf out just yet. Its agility and strategy kick into overdrive. The wolf snaps back into motion, timing its counters better, striking wherever the hyena's defenses falter. Yet the hyena's endurance shines through. Even as wounds mount, the tough scavenger keeps fighting. Both animals reach a moment of exhaustion, bloodied and battered but still glaring, unwilling to yield. Statistics might help us determine the victor as these two warriors size each other up for the final strike. The hyena, with its impressive bite force and heavier frame, dominates in raw power. However, the wolf, with its intelligence-driven attacks and agility, holds a unique edge in maneuverability. Let's be real. On neutral terrain, this would be a close fight. But here's the verdict, based on the statistics and elements we've analyzed. If the battle is heavily reliant on brute strength and persistence, the hyena would statistically emerge victorious. Its resilience, enduring stamina, and bone-crushing jaws are difficult to match in one-on-one combat. However, if this battle were to include strategy, cunning, or the wolf's natural pack-hunting advantage, wolves could very well dominate. Still, one-on-one out there in the wild on neutral terrain, the hyena takes the win more often than not. Raw power and relentless endurance secure its edge. That said, it's a reminder of just how finely balanced and magnificently diverse nature truly is. What do you think? Did we crown the right champion, or are you Team Wolf all the way? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe for the next high-octane matchup in our Wild Clash Chronicles series. Remember, out there in nature, every moment is a battlefield and only the strongest survive.